There is something that I've really noticed that have been happening for a while and it's still happening. And that is why I want us to talk about it today. You see, I have noticed that with the increase in the prices of things, there is something secretly happening that most people don't notice. And what is that? The packaging of most products have reduced. The prices are increasing, but the quantity, the content in those packages have reduced. And if you don't take notice, you wouldn't know. Most of the products is just air that they blow inside. When you open the package and the air is out, you will just see little of the products you bought inside. And that is a great concern. And what is that? It is called shrinkflation. Shrinkflation is a state where companies reduce the quantity of their products, yet increase the price. Sometimes they reduce the packaging also. And that is what we are experiencing right now in society. And it is affecting the way we live. It's affecting us because you spend the same amount on a product you used to buy. Sometimes the price have increased, but then you don't get the same quantity you used to get. The quantity has dropped. And so it makes your money to look as if your money is disappearing because you now spend more and get less. One thing I've noticed again, sometimes even the quality of the product have reduced. I mean, if you have been consuming a particular product, I don't want to mention names so that it will look as if I am trying to pull down on people's markets, okay? So let's be on the safe side while we discuss about what is going on. I want us to talk about it so that when you are purchasing anything, you will purchase with this awareness that, oh, my friend told me something like this. And so you now start to take notice of the things you buy so that you will know the best decision to take when buying, because the money is yours and it is hard to get it. And so if you have been consuming a particular product, you are going to see that the taste is not the same as the taste you used to know. And I've come to notice that sometimes I feel they reduce the quantity of the ingredients they used to put when making these products. Because if they are using the same quantity, the taste will not be different now. Right now, most products, the taste, they've lost it. They've reduced the quantity of ingredients they put, and so that flavor we used to have, you don't get it again. And it gives me concern because I cannot be buying something so expensive yet I can't even get the taste I want. And so you feel that your money is disappearing because you get little quantity of goods and you spend more. And it's affecting the way we live, isn't it? As for me, it is affecting me seriously because the rate at which I spend, it gives me concern. You buy foodstuff and come to the house. Before you know, it is finished. And so it makes me to be broke. And so because I get broke easily, the awareness is there that something is going on that is wrong. And that is shrinkflation. Now, it is not all about working so hard so you can survive. You need to work hard to survive in this great time. But that is not all. There is something very important for you also to do. And what is that? You need to have this awareness that shrinkflation is in place. And so you need to be mindful when you are going out to buy. You need to be conscious. You need to buy with intention. You know, sometimes when you are used to a particular product, it looks like every other product is fake. But as for me, what I do, if this particular product is becoming so expensive, and if there are alternatives that can give me the same thing I want, I go for them if they are cheaper. You know, these producers, they have studied also much to the level that they've understood that we are so used to them. And so even if they reduce the quantity in the product they are selling to us, we are going to still buy because we are so attached to them. We are used to them. And so sometimes they will make it look like similar products are fake and their own is the best. That is whining. That is brainwashing. I want you to be prudent in your spending. I don't know of you, but as for me, money is so hard for me to get. And so I don't like wasting my penny. I like spending it with intention. And so from now henceforth, when you are buying anything, I want you to check the ingredients. Read it. What did they put there? Check the quantity. Now let me tell you, it is not how big the container may be. It is not how big the sachet is that you will feel that product is big. Because most products, like the ones they use sachets, they are full with air. And the ones they use big containers, when you open it, like the beverages, when you open it, they are not full. Some of them are half. And so you see what I'm saying. You need to spend wisely. If you know that these products, they reduce their quantity and you can get that taste, you can get what you want in a similar product, go for the next product. So that they will get the awareness. If they start losing their customers, I believe they will sit up. I believe they will do something about it. What I'm trying to tell you is don't be so used to a product that even when they reduce the quantity and increase the price, you still go for it. If you know that you can get similar thing that can give you what you want, go for the next product. It is not fake. They are products that do the same thing, but they are of different companies. It's not as if this one is fake and this one is original. They do the same thing, but it's just that different companies made it. You get it? Now, so it is not all about working so hard. It is having the awareness that something like shrinkflation is taking place in the society so that you will not continue to live a life of struggle, so that you will not be working so hard to enrich these companies and make yourself so poor, because it is very necessary you learn how to save. And if you purchase with awareness, you will see that you will have little drops of income to save somewhere. And even if you wouldn't have enough to save, at least you will be able to buy more quantity when you go to the market. Now, another thing you have to do if you need to survive in this shrinkflation system is when you try to make things on your own. If you love a particular product, maybe for example, you love plantain chips and it is expensive, you can buy plantain and make it yourself. You will see that that amount you are using to buy one that only you can eat, you can use it to make enough for your family. And health-wise, when you make things on your own, it's going to really help you a lot because there are no chemicals, no preservative. You know, all these chemicals and preservatives, they are not really good for your system. It's just like you committing suicide gradually. And that is why we have a lot of sickness here and there. Sometimes it gets me thinking. I said our forefathers, they live long. I start asking myself questions. What really made them to live long more than us? Untimely death is just rampant. You will hear somebody is dead. How old? You will see youths dying. In those days, it is old people that die. Rarely do you see youths, little children dying. But now, sickness that is supposed to be for the aged, you see little children having them. Why? Because of the things we consume. And that is why, no matter how busy you are, my dear friend, I'm really encouraging you to give your time, to give yourself time to start making things for yourself at home. Find time to go to the market, get the raw material, and start cooking yourself. If you like fry, buy the raw ingredients and come and make it in the house. It will save you a lot of money. Don't think it takes your time. It will take little of your time and save you a lot of money. What it would have cost only you eating is going to be enough for your family, and so it saves you financially. There is something we parents are doing. We teach more of the female children to cook, and we don't teach the male. And you see, most adult men, they would tell you they don't know how to cook. Even my elder brother, he does not know how to cook. And it's really affecting him. Because sometimes you might be somewhere that your wife is not there with you. And you'll be forced to be going to the restaurant on a daily basis. And in this society that we are, where things are on the high side, always going to the restaurants, fast food joint to eat is not the best decision to make, because you and I know that you are actually going to be spending more. And if you really want to survive, if you want to cut costs, you have to learn how to cook. And it is not too late. If you are grown like me and you don't know how to cook, let it be like fun to you. Learn how to cook. You can get it on the internet. You can go on YouTube. You will see a lot of videos that are going to to teach you how to cook. And so you don't have excuse to say, oh, right now I don't know how to cook and it's shameful. I can meet someone to teach me. You have an Android phone. You have a browsing phone. Go to YouTube. You see a lot of videos that you can use to cook along. It is very important right now for everyone to know how to cook, because it will save you. It will save you a lot of money. There was a day recently we went out, my husband and I. We went to eat, and the plate of the swallow is 7,000, and the one both of us ate is 14,000. But when we left, I was just discussing with my husband. Do you think this is a good idea, what we just did? This 14,000, if I use it to prepare a pot of soup, is going to feed the whole family twice. But right now, just you and I will spend 14,000. And he smiled. He said, we don't do it often. It's just once in a while, so there's no big deal. I said, yes. And that is why when you say let us go out, I agreed, because it is once in a while. I am not saying be stingy to yourself. I am not saying don't enjoy your life. Once in a while, take yourself out. Give yourself a nice treat. Let people serve you, because you've been working so hard. You want it, you merit it, but it is not something advisable for you to be doing on a daily basis, okay? So understand me. So for us to survive in this shrinkflation, we need to be so wise. If not, you will work so hard to enrich others, and then you will live in abject poverty. You need to be wise in everything you do. It is that important. Producers are taking advantage of us. They have so understand us to the level that they are doing it intentional. They know what they are doing. They have reduced the quantity, and it is not by mistake. And that is why we need to shine our eyes. We need to be wise also. When someone is trying to play on your intelligence, what will save you is awareness. And that is why this video is an awareness for you. Is waking you up. Hello, that there is something like this going on. You know, this is Real Life Unfiltered, where we talk about real happenings, what we are facing in reality, and how to survive it. That is the essence of this channel. And I love everything about this channel because it is a zone where I can really speak how I feel, how you feel, how the next person feels, how all of us are feeling. And sometimes what we are feeling is common. And that is why it gives me joy discussing with you. This is Real Life Unfiltered. If this message really spoke to you, if you have experienced, or if you are also experiencing shrinkflation in your daily life, I want you to drop your comments in the comment section below. How are you feeling? How are you experiencing this heat? And how are you managing yourself? Drop it in the comment section, because your comment might help someone else, okay? Because all of us are reading the comments, and what you drop in the comment section might help someone. Give this video a like, share this video with someone else, because all of us are passing through shrinkflation right now, because It is not something that is just happening to me. I know it is touching you. It is touching the next person. Until next time, I am your host, Dora Bob. This is Real Life Unfiltered TV. I will catch you